Good morning, good morning, good morning, people. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Uh-oh. There's been an outage, everybody. There has been an outage, an outage, an outage. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Uh-oh, I can't get this app to close for nothing. I always need somebody to put this on my neck. Dang, can't even hold this little sucker. Good morning, Karen. No, that's Karen. Hey, Karen. Oh, shoot. I can't seem to close this thing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got it. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I am here today. Wait, I gotta make sure this is spaced. Where at? Nah, here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh-oh. Hey, Alberta. Good morning. How you doing? Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hey, Alma. Everything is in the mail. Your stuff is in the mail. Well, it'll be going out today, I guess, because it was late last night when I got it to the post. Actually, right at closing time when I got to the post office, because Saturday, I had a time of my life, y'all. I was at a party. I was at a party. So social distancing, no, we had a ball. I was at the party and we were social distancing. I got to establish this a little stronger than what it is. Okay. And just a little bit more. I'm hooking this up here. Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, this thing is hard to turn. Okay. That took a man's strength for that. Hey, Carlton, good morning. Hey, David, good morning. Look, so as I was telling y'all, I had a weekend. Saturday, I didn't make it to the post office because I made it to the party. We had wait, let me stand up and do it. We had party. We were rocking in the house. Social distance, mask. Everybody had on masks, so that I turned mine off. Hey, Sharonda, good morning. Grand rises to you guys. Good morning, good morning. Looky here. We are going to get started. And the reason I say that is because time waits for nobody. Y'all know that, right? Yes, and guess what? It's a beautiful morning. Yes! Whoa! It certainly is a great morning. You're welcome, Carlton. I wasn't going to say nothing. I said you'll find out one day. I was hoping you'd find out before next year. Thank you for the flyers, Carlton. I got to go get them printed now. They were closed. The building was closed the other day. Hey, listen. Another brand new day. Y'all better brand new day plan it. Guess what? Today is Market Yourself Monday. Anybody got people that need to market themselves need to come on board. Basically, what I really want to do is have everybody come on board who has YouTube channels and all that, and you're doing something. Come and market that. Even it might not be your business. You might not be getting paid from it, but market it because you just never know. You can start growing your followers, and next thing you know, you'll have sponsors. Next year, I got you guys. We're gonna have sponsors next year. Trust and believe. We're gonna have a lot of sponsors, but we're gonna have a lot of sponsors if you guys go ahead on and subscribe to my YouTube channel, In My Element with Neela. That it. Subscribe, click notifications, but guess what? You know, when you click notifications, the little bell icon, you should scroll and do that all. Click all, because I'm getting ready to do some live videos on In My Element. People keep saying more and more each day. Lead the way. It's okay. We got to get out of the way of ourselves. So look here, you guys. Awesome. Thank you, Carlton. So Michael and Chris both have the packages that I was trying to deliver to them. It's a one of those mornings. Okay. You got to go into what I clicked and get sent you. You got to go in there. If you tap on that, just hit subscribe. What I sent you, you should be able to subscribe to it. That's right, my YouTube channel, In My Element with Neela. Just go to YouTube and put in the search bar, In My Element with Neela. Just put in the search bar, In My Element with Neela, and you will find me. You will find me. Yes, indeed, you will. Everybody, this is another beautiful morning. Let me let you guys know, today is Monday, December the 14th. We are 11 days prior to Christmas holiday. Good morning, Joan. 11 days. Can you imagine how fast time has flown? Lemon water, sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt. Gotta have a sip. Ah, good morning. It is so good. It's good and hot too. So good morning, Marjorie. Can't wait to see you Friday. Everybody, Miss B Nax is going to be in the Chicago area, and she going to stop by her sister's house. Is this going to be a little twosome party? But anyway, I am so glad to be back for another morning with you guys. Let me let you guys know, get everybody that you know, and let them know to come on board. But basically, I'm trying to get the followers on my YouTube channel, because YouTube is a really great source to reach a lot of people, especially those who do not believe in Facebook or Instagram. So you have a lot of people that do not believe in social media platforms, even though YouTube is really a social media platform too, but it's a different type of social media platform. It's something that you can go to. Don't nobody have to know anything about you. You can just sign on and you can watch whatever you want to watch. Nobody knows whether or not you are in Ontario, Canada, or, or you're in Washington, or you're in Chicago or New York. Nobody knows, or Texas. Nobody knows anything about you on YouTube, which is good. Because a lot of people like to keep their lives very private, very private. And there's nothing wrong with keeping your life very private. Nothing at all. As a matter of fact, go for it. I understand it. A lot of people just do not like to be in the limelight. Me, myself, and I've been in the limelight all my life. All my life. Either I've been performing on stage at school or somewhere doing stuff. Listen. Sales is a performance also. You guys know I had been in door-to-door sales for 15 years, traveling all over the United States of America. That's right. I want you guys, first of all, to click share right now on your screen. Click share right now on your screen. I'm going through my phone and I'm clicking share right now. Click share, click share, click share so that people can see this. Because you know what? What's being said here, you just never know. You just never know. What's being said here could really help somebody. Anything, just a spark. Something could spark an enlightenment of empowerment, of uplifting to somebody. Good morning, Addie. Good morning. Welcome aboard. So once again, today is Monday, December 14th, 2020. Wow, 11 days prior to the Christmas. 11 days prior to the Christmas holiday, the actual Christmas holiday. And since being that said, guess what? Heidi ho, Heidi he, Heidi ho, ho, he, ho. We got to welcome ho, ho, ho into the picture. Hey, Santa Claus. So let's get started with our affirmations, shall we? So today's affirmation for Monday, December 14th is, just do it. Just do it. Whatever you do, do it and get it done and be good at it. Hey, Kat, good morning. Hey, Jalen, good morning. Got to give you a call later. Got a lot of stuff going on today, though, but I will give you a call later. So it's just all about getting it done. Just do it. Once you set out to do something, you'll keep doing it. You know, a lot of times we set out to do things and we never complete it. Make today a different day in your life. Make today something different. Make today something different and just do it. Get it done. Don't start and then turn around and do something different. Go forward. Keep pushing one foot in front of the other until you get it done, or one hand in front of the other until you get it done. Keep lifting whatever you got to lift until you get it done. Keep folding whatever it is you're doing. Laundry, cleaning, dishes, just do it and get it done. You know, therefore, you're not sitting around procrastinating, because that's a thief of time. Procrastination is a thief of time. Y'all know that, right? Not only is it a thief of time, it's a thief of the mind too. You don't want to procrastinate too much, because then your mind procrastinates and it goes off, and then the thief is stealing your mind as well as your time. And once the thief steals your mind and your time, you stuck. That ought to get you. All right, everybody, look, let's get started with our nuggets of wisdom. Y'all know I do nuggets of wisdom every day, right? Spice of life. Ooh, Jeannie Mobini, Jeannie Thompson, Jeannie Womaski Tondrick. She hates to use Womaski. So Jeannie Tondrick is the one who gave me these books. So let's get started. Today's Spice of Life nugget of wisdom is: beware of politicians who claim they'll build you a pie in the sky. They're using your dough. You got it? Beware of politicians who claim they'll build you a pie in the sky. They're using your dough. Negative wisdom number 2. When all is said and done, it's the politicians who say it and the taxpayers who do it. Okay. End of story. When all is said and done, it's the politicians who say it and the taxpayers who do it. Let me do that officially. That's a boot for you, baby. Because listen, they do a lot of talking, but we taxpayers, we do the walking. They talk and they balk, but we walk. Stalk, walk, chalk, and all the rest of it. Chalk it up as a loss, because our money is going right out the door on another tax that they've come up with for something. What they say, oh, this tax is going to do this tax is going to do that. And we still waiting to see some of the taxes do what they say it's going to do. They do talk. And the taxpayers, what? They do it. Negative wisdom. Apples of gold. This is more biblical than anything, everybody. I love apples of gold because it's very biblical. It's biblical wisdom. Proverbs and Psalms, most likely a lot of the sayings come in from those 2 books in the Bible. But our nugget of wisdom today from the apples of gold is: you are writing a gospel, a chapter each day, by deeds that you do, by words that you say. Men read what you write, whether faithless and true. Say, what is the gospel according to you? That's deep. Let me repeat that in case somebody missed that. I don't know why this thing is going off over here. That's right, Miss B-Nack. She say anything she starts, she finish. I'm glad you said that, because I can't wait to see you Friday. I'm gonna hold you to that. Now don't have no detours on me, okay? I'm gonna hold her to that. Look, let me redo this one here. You are writing a gospel, a chapter each day, by deeds that you do, by words that you say. Men read what you write, whether faithless or true. Say, what is the gospel according to you? That is deep. You know, that is so deep, because it's like, what is your gospel all about? It's like, who are you? What do you represent? Why do you do what you do? Any of those things. Just do it. Once again, just do it. Write the gospel. Be who it is. Be what the gospel is written about. Be that person. Be that description. Yes, be that person. Boop. And everything else is going to fall right in place. But now, if you're that person in the gospel that contradicts all of the love and the living and the laughter and the giving and the sharing and the caring, that the gospel actually expresses, then you might want to check the gospel that you're writing and reassess it. You might want to. But to thyself be true first. To thyself be true first. You can't be true to nobody else until you can be true to yourself. And if you can't be true to yourself, you'll never be true to anybody else. That's negative wisdom for real. And take that and put it in your teacup and drink it. Cheers. Lemon water, pink Himalayan sea salt. I ate my garlic already this morning. Woo! That garlic was so hot, it wasn't funny. I was on fire. I was running through the house back and forth. I left smoke everywhere I went this morning. I left smoke behind me everywhere I went. So, everybody, this is Market Yourself Monday. Where are the people at? Where are the people that market themselves? Who's marketing their business this morning? Where are the people at? I mean, don't you guys want to market yourself? Let me do one thing. Let me invite you guys. I'm going to put the invite on here. And anybody that wants to come on board this morning, just click on that link right there. In order to get this link, you will have to be on Facebook or YouTube. Most likely, I'd like for you to go to YouTube. So YouTube is definitely going to slash some of my stuff, you guys. One thing I want to let you guys know is that I am, let me see something. I am, oh, he did put that on there. Okay, Joe. Okay. I am, one thing about it is that I have been playing It's a Beautiful Morning, right? I love that song. It's by the Rascals, but someone is holding copyrighted content papers to it. So I probably will have to change my theme song going forward because they'll block my video from being seen in other parts of the country for whoever's holding the rights to that song. It must be one of the Rascals themselves or maybe one of their family members that's holding the rights to their song, which is all perfectly fine and it's perfectly legit. And they perfectly have the right to do that. It is their song. I just love it and I love to share it because it's a beautiful morning and it's a lifter. You know what I'm saying? It's like people wake up sometimes, they go to bed, not in a good mood. They wake up not in that same bad mood. And it's like sometimes just maybe it might be just a little song that sparks a little joy in somebody. So I might have to look on YouTube to find one of their free songs that I can use as a background in the mornings and just talk through it, talk you guys through some uplifting, empowering statements and things of that nature, because I don't want to get blocked. My thing is not to be blocked. My thing is to be open to everyone, that everybody gets an opportunity to share in the joy, to share in the laughter, to share in the love, to share in the sharing, to share in the caring. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to have that opportunity. And so, and I say that because, you know, you don't know what somebody's going through the course of a day in their lives. You just don't know. And it don't have to be somebody that you know that you're friends with. It doesn't have to be that at all. It could just be a human being. You know, yesterday, saying that, I got to recall something and share this with you guys. You know, I do Uber part-time, right? And I don't know why this light is going out. Are you guys still alive over here on Instagram? Let me know if you guys are still seeing me over here. Put something in the chat for me in the comment and let me know. And so David Chauncey, he's something else. You a mess. But anyway, you know, I was driving yesterday and I had a person that got in my vehicle and awesome, thanks. Because it keeps fading out. The light goes dim on it. That's why I thought maybe it was like, what's going on? Because normally if I'm live and I'm it's live streaming, it shouldn't fade out. My light shouldn't go down at all. But anyway, the person in my car, Jeannie said, my gospel will be given at my funeral. Anybody has a funeral, their gospel is going to be given, either whether or not it's true or not. Wait, let's go back to that one more time here. Y'all caught me off guard with that one. Look, whether it's whether faithless or true. it's going to be given at your funeral. And you don't know. Faithfully, oh, yeah, right. Sometimes people stretch the truth at a lot of funerals when they give the gospel, because the gospel is written at your funeral. It really is. But anyway, we ain't going to talk about funerals, Jeannie. We ain't talking about no caskets, girl. But anyway, look, I ain't going nowhere. It's too soon for me. God got too much work to do through me. But y'all see my little Santa Claus. But anyway, as I was saying, and I'm serious about this, you know, one of the persons got in my vehicle yesterday, and I didn't have a lot of riders. I had a lot of Uber Eats orders, but one of the riders, they were just in a down spirit, seemed like, and they were upset. A big manager they're a big manager on one of the top restaurants here. They have several locations, and they just weren't feeling right because they had to close their restaurants down and send people home. And, you know, but now, because he said he had been working hard at it and had his nose to the grindstone to try to figure out how they could switch things around and incorporate a new process that could allow them to stay open, bring all their people back on board that they sent home, and have them work so that they can get paid and take care of themselves and their families, and also service their customers. Well, talking with me yesterday, and I was telling them about, you know what, life goes on. It's going to be okay. I lost my job in March. I said, I haven't had a job in March. I said, they dissolved my position. And I was telling them a little bit, I said, but you know what? God has a plan for everything. I said, and things happen not by happenstance, but for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I said, so don't mistake the fact that you had to shut down that restaurant for a reason. You know, it might be saving somebody's life. It might be saving the restaurant, the industry, your business, you know, from collapsing. It could be saving you from carrying an infection or a virus home to your family. It could be a host of things, but look at it in a positive light and know that it's happening for a reason. And everything that happens for a reason is for the benefit of yourself. Regardless if it seems like a benefit, it is for the benefit of yourself. So you want to know, you know, what's going on, and you want to, how can I say it, go with the flow. You know, God has shut down the world for a reason. We as human beings, and I say we, including me, have been disrespectful to the earth. This is the world that God has built. This is the world that man also has assisted in developing by building up. God developed the world, man built it up. Human hands built it. But you know, everything was to benefit all of us. It's not like, you know, it's not like white people were to have the lap of luxury and then the black people weren't. No, God made it for everything and everybody. Hold on, get a load of this. He shut the world down, not the country, the world. Okay, get a load of this. We as human beings have to start respecting our earth. We've polluted with chemicals and poisons, the earth, the land, everything that grows our fruits and vegetables. We're polluting it. All these pesticides and all this crap. There's a better, safer way of doing it. It might take a lot more work, but you know what? A little bit more work to have something safe to ingest in your system and eat and be safe, that you won't catch all these diseases and illnesses that all those pesticides and chemicals can put off into your body. So be it. God also shut the world down. Not only were we disrespectful to the earth, we were disrespectful to the waters. We dumped tons of stuff into the waters, into the world's waters. It's so much poison in these waters, even the fish is freaking out. They like, what the hell? They fishing around. The fish is swimming around. What the hell is going on? Fish don't even know what. They like, would these people stop polluting the water so we can live and swim in the water, you know, and fly away from those who are the predators that's coming after us? Another one, God shut the world down because we human beings are disrespectful to each other. The racist whites are disrespectful to the blacks and all the other people. The blacks are disrespectful to the blacks and no other people. Got you on that one, didn't I? And no other people. The whites, the racist whites, not all whites. The racist whites were disrespectful to the blacks and other people outside of themselves. The blacks were disrespectful to the blacks and no other selves. And and then we can't even talk about the Asians and all, because everybody's doing something in their own part of the world. There's crime everywhere. It's just the type of crimes. You got upscale crimes, you got mid-scale crimes, and you got low-scale crimes. The low-scale crimes get all the time. You do a host of years in the penitentiary when you do a low-scale crime. They're like, oh, you did that little 30-cent crime. You stole a couple of pounds. Give them 30 years. Gallet, the mallet, gap, boop. Give them 30 years for a 30-cent crime. And the big crime, 30 billion. The 30 billion thieves, 30 billionaire thieves, they don't get no time. They get, oh, stop it. I know you stole those billions from all those people. You go to your corner now, time out, you thief, you billionaire thief, time out. Those head funds crooks. Only all that. We're just gonna keep it real. Hey, Korean, we're just gonna keep it real. God shut the world down because it was the human beings on this earth that are disrespectful. He didn't shut the world down because of the virus. He shut it down because of the disrespect we all have for one another, for the world, for the planet, and for everything. That's why he shut it down, and he put a plague upon us with this virus. He said, okay, let the virus out the bag. Let it about the petri dish. They had that virus in a petri dish. See, what they were doing was studying this virus. They ain't gonna tell you that. I'm telling you this. They were studying this virus. And that first man that came on the news, that first doctor back in March, that Chinese doctor, he said it got out of control. See, people weren't paying attention to that. He said it got out of control, meaning it was being managed. Yeah, Anything that gets out of control means it was monitored and managed and made and managed and monitored by man. Made, monitored, managed, man. Boop. So it got out of control and he kept it real, but he ended up dying. They don't know if the man died from the virus or what. He ain't around to tell that story no more, that's for sure. May his soul rest in peace. But he gave the information that probably he wasn't supposed to give. But it got out, and only a few people listened and heard it. I was one of them. I was listening real good. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys share that with you guys. God has a plan. He has a plan, and whatever his plan is, it's going to go forth. Believe that. It's nothing that you, me, or anybody else anywhere, no Russian, no Trump, nobody. Ain't gonna be no Russians, no President Trump, no future President Biden, no Vice President Kamala Harris. The Vice President Pence. It ain't gonna be nothing that nobody can do. When God should step in, when he step in and step up, watch out. Watch out. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care about none of that. Because guess what? You know what I've never seen? A Brinks truck at a cemetery. I'm going to leave that one right there. Have you ever seen a Brinks truck at a cemetery? When Jeffrey Epstein died, killed himself in that prison, in that jail cell. Jeffrey Epstein, the one who had the sex trafficking business. He's a billionaire. Did you see a Brinks truck deliver his billions to where they buried him? Or if he's in a mausoleum, did you still see a Brinks truck deliver his billions to the mausoleum? When he left here, did you see the bags of billions of his money right beside him in the jail cell? So you can't take it with you, is basically what I'm saying. So when God puts forth a word or puts forth an action and he wants to deal with it, he's going to deal with it until it comes to completion. Just know that he's going to complete the work that he puts forth in us and in the world. So it's going to happen. We might not all be here to see it happen. Lord knows I want to. I want to see these changes. We might not be here to see it happen, but it is definitely going to happen. Just know that you need to respect the earth and respect the people around you. White, black, brown, even those that are gray. Respect the people around you. It don't matter who they are. You know, even if it's a KKK person, an Aryan Nation, respect the people around you. Even if it's a killer, respect the people around you. See, if we learn to give respect, love the God that's in each person, because there's a God in everybody. I don't care how mean and how evil you are. There's a God in you, a God of good in you. It just has to be brought out, polished, buffed, polished, and brought out. Then it'll shine. See how that little shine right there? That's polish and buff. It'll be brought out. Then they might put to rest the evil and the discord and the hate and all the rest of it. Just love on them. Love on them enough to the fact that they really change. Love on them enough to the fact that they really change. You know, so so that's how it is. So who has a business they want to market? I know y'all don't want to listen to me talk all day and tell y'all about the changes taking place in the world. Or do you? Who has a business? The link is on there. Hold on. Let me do this. You got to be on Facebook to do it. Who has a business? Let me show you. I put the link on there. Already. There it is for you to get on board. Good morning, Real Bonnie Chambers. Good morning. We got to talk this morning right after the show because I ain't got a lot of time to waste. Got to get that money over to that school for her son. Remember her son? Bonnie Chambers came on week before last actually, and she talked about her son, and her son came on board as well. And they talked about the fact that he couldn't get back in school because it was a fee over his head of $2,950. And we went on a fundraiser. He has a GoFundMe page now, you guys. But we went on a fundraiser and did a little Cash App thing, and we raised $150. Then things started turning in Bonnie's head, and she said, wait a minute. Why come we can't talk to your... She talked to somebody after the show. Somebody made something click. She contacted his high school, and the counselors there came up with $1,000 or a little more to help him with his fee. So then I connected with them, and we all found out of helping him. So that's a blessing right now. So that's a blessing. In the meantime and in between time, who has a business? Who has a business they want to market? Who has a business? Nobody else. You guys haven't told anybody about the business that they can market? You guys haven't shared that? You guys got to share that. You guys, come on now. Y'all, come on. Y'all got to share this stuff. Let these people know about this so that they can come on board and share their business, share their lines, share their story, share everything, share their links and all of that. I'm sure you guys know somebody that has an online business that can sell to anybody in the United States. I'm sure you do. Get them on board on Mondays. Come on, y'all ain't forgetful already. We've been doing this since August 24th. What? September, October, November. Oh, here it is, almost December 24th. That'll be 4 months we've been in doing this. At least 3 of those 4 months we've been doing Market Yourself Monday. At least 3 of those 4 months we've been doing Market Yourself Monday on Monday. So where's the people to market their business? You guys got to get on the road. Get on the road. Bring the people on board. Share this stuff. Somebody might get something out of the messages that you might not get, but maybe somebody in your contacts might get. And you just never know who you're helping. Once again, if we reach one, beseech one, to help teach one, you just never know. But there's so much people try to hold on to. It's like, I don't want to share this because somebody else might get it. And I didn't get it, so I don't want to share it. Share it. Share it so that they can get it And you can too. Yeah, open your hand and let it go. And then your hand stays open to receive more. Open your hands and let it go. And then your hand stays open to receive more. Just let it go. Yes, let it go. What about you, Jeannie? Let's get you to begin. Okay. Hey, Moj. So, does anybody have a business that they would like to share today? Moj, anybody? Today is Market Yourself Monday. Isn't that? Let's keep on with the conversation. I need a theme song for a bright early morning talk show. I need somebody to develop a nice little jingle in my element. With Neela. You know, a little jingle bingle, a little jingle, a tingle, a dingle bingle single, a little jingle. And, you know, a little jingle to go with my show, because being on YouTube, hey, DC Native, being on YouTube, they want to block me because I'm using It's a Beautiful Morning. Yeah, I think I'll go outside. Yeah. So they want to block it because they said it's copywritten content. So that's understandable. That's understandable. I would be the same way if it was mine. I would be the same way. Y'all would too. So yeah, but I know they send me these little messages after my stuff posts, and they let me know that, oh, by the way, we can't post that today because that's copyrighted content. And someone is holding the copyright to that content, and you might not be seen in these countries. I was like, okay, well, what about these countries? As long as I'm seen in the country that I'm in, that's good to go. Even though we global, holistic and happy talk show. But long as I can be seen in the country where I'm at, I'm good to go. Cheers. It is a beautiful morning though, you guys. Once again, if you have anybody that would like to market themselves, by all means, come on over to YouTube or Facebook and get that link that's on the screen right there, and paste it into your browser and join me right now in the studio, and you can come on board and market your business right now between now and 22 minutes, because 9 o'clock we shut down. Ooh, guess what? Because we got to go see Michael Collier's show, and we got a lot of business to take care of. So this morning, let me let you guys know something about today. Today is December the 14th. We've lost numerous people. Prayers go up to Lister, Tommy Tiny Lister. He passed over the weekend from COVID-19 complications, they say. He was experiencing COVID symptoms, and may his soul rest in peace. What a great actor. Always a big, burly, roar, I'm a scary type guy, you know, but they say he was a gentle giant. Most big guys like that look fearful and frightening, they normally are gentle giants. They really are. And so we want to keep him in our prayers. So no one's coming on this morning. Let's get started with prayer, you guys, and get going with today's show. We've already got going with today's show. So let's have prayer. As you guys know, every morning, what do? We inhale from our stomachs all the way up, a good full breath. We focus on something that we really want to accomplish in today's time, because we can't think about next year. We can't think about next week. We can't think about 2 days from now. We can't even think about tomorrow because it's not here yet. So we want to think about what we want to accomplish for today. And in saying that, we just think on it, we meditate on it, and we send it up in prayer. And we ask that God deliver to us as our, our desire and our request. So let's start. We inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Heavenly Father, thank you for another brand new day. Thank you for watching over us through the night. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for protecting our households, our children, our family members, our pets, our places of employment, our businesses. Thank you for being the God of our lives. Thank you for bringing us all together this morning on these platforms. Thank you for technology. If it were in my power today, I would probably have a long list of thank yous. So long that I wouldn't even be sitting here in front of the screen. It would take me all the way out of my house, around the block, up the street, down the block, out of the city, to the next suburb, into the next state. Because you've done so much for us. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for keeping us healthy. Thank you for keeping us safe and protected. Thank you for delivering us from whatever it is that has ailed us. Heal those who are ill right now. Deliver those who need delivering. Protect those who need protecting. And secure those who need securing. Guide and direct those who need guidance and direction. And thank you for all those things that you do for us and for those among us. We ask for protection and we ask for safety and we ask for you to go before us this morning, Heavenly Father, to open those doors that we need to walk through, to open those windows of blessings that you're going to pour out in our laps. We ask that you clear the roads that we travel, the grounds that we tread upon, and the airways that we fly through, that we arrive at our destination safe and sound and complete and whole. We want to thank you for allowing us to praise your name right now. We thank you for that. So many people didn't wake up this morning. Their intentions were to do exactly that. And somehow they didn't make it to this morning. So we want to say thank you for allowing us to be able to come forth and make it to this morning, to be able to praise your name. Boy, I tell you, I don't know what we would be doing or where we would be right now. But I do know one thing. I love life, and life is to be loved and lived. And I'm grateful for it. And I'm sure everyone here is grateful for life because we are all here together. I thank you for the world. I thank you for the changes. I thank you for all things, in all things. And we say amen, amen, amen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I don't understand. Okay, poor connection. Okay. Hey, Azar King. Hey, Rochelle. Good morning. Oh, we got one. Charlie Pride. Oh, Mojay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Mojay said Charlie Pride passed. And you guys know Charlie Pride. Oh my God. He had, you know what? Let me see. Charlie Pride had to be up in age. I used to listen. Oh my goodness. I used to listen to him when I was a little girl. So, and because my mom and dad and them did. So let me see about Charlie Pride. Let me go over here and see. Okay, we're going to go to Google Charlie Pride because, oh my God, I did not know that. I didn't hear that this morning. Charlie Pride. First thing that came up when I put in Chuck was Charlie Pride. Wow, what an awesome guy. Yes, he was born March 18th, 1934 in Sledge, Mississippi, and he passed on the 12th of December. So just Saturday, Charlie Pride passed. The man was a guitarist and a singer. I used to listen to his music because my dad liked him, my mother liked him. We just loved Charlie Pride. We thought he was a great musician, and yeah, great musician. He was a great musician. But it's just, you go to sleep, you hear one thing, you wake up, you hear another. It's like time waits for nobody, y'all. I just want y'all to know that time waits for no one. Don't even sit around thinking it's going to wait for you. When you wake up, you'll find out. As a matter of fact, you can be woke. Time won't wait for you. You can be woke. Time won't wait for you even when you're woke. So, it's just Jimmy Collins passed away. Wow. Yes. Wow. Yes. Yeah, Charlie Pride was 86 years old because my mother would have been 86. And she passed, she was 73, 72. She would have been 86 this year on her birthday. And that was 13 years ago. And she was born in 1934 too. So that's why I know he's 86. But time waits for no one, once again, as I was saying. And the reason I say that is because you can be awoke and in action. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to do at the time that you're supposed to do it, then you woke and you in action and time then went right past you. You've been looking at your clock. Next thing you know, you looked at it, it said 10. And now you look at it, it says 12:30. That's what happened to me the other day, y'all. I looked at my clock. I was like, I got a few minutes. Let me go ahead and do this. Next, it was like 10:45. Well, no, it was it wasn't. It was 11:05. I remember it now like it's yesterday. It was 11:05 the other day, and I said I'm gonna get out of here by 12 o'clock, so I go to work. Well, lo and behold, I started doing some stuff up and down the stairs to the laundry room. Next thing you know, it was 12:30. I said, Lord, help me, Jesus. Let me get up out of here. Because time waits for no one. You be trying to like, look, you see time be moving. And you be like, wait up. Wait up, time. I'm trying to catch you. Time saying, You know, I had been stretching with Tasharia in the mornings. Let me let y'all know something. I was trying to get rid of my belly pouch. I do have a little pouch right here, but I had all this grab on the side. It is gone. It is gone. I mean, it's just a little bit, but that's to the hips. Just a little bit right there. But I'm talking about, no, I had a big old handful, and it's gone. I've been stretching with Tasharia in the mornings. Frugal Mama of Boys. Remember, I told y'all all about it. Frugal Mama of Boys. Let me put her back on here. I have been stretching with her in the mornings at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. And I get up early. I get up at 5. I start my prayer. I do my meditation. I do about 20 minutes to 30 minutes of meditation. This morning, I shortened my meditation because I tried something different. I used a different guided meditation. I use guided meditations, by the way. Even though I can meditate on my own with just sound, I can also meditate on my own in silence. I've trained myself, thank God, to do it. Meditation is great. It calms you. It centers you. It positions you for the day. So to get up and to meditate, even if you guys only start with 5 minutes, let me tell you, go into the bathroom, close the door, turn the light out, run the water lightly, just so you can hear it. And just close your eyes, open your hands up to receive whatever it is you're meditating on. And just sit there in silence for a minute. Let's try it now, while we're here. Let's do that. We're just going to sit here. As a matter of fact, before we do that, let me do this. Let me go to YouTube and let me get meditation music. Meditation music. And we're going to meditate for a moment. Just for a moment. Just to relax our mind, relax the spirit, relax the nervousness, the anxiety inside of us. Just to relax. We're not trying, just to relax. Boost your aura. Let's boost our aura. Let me see. We're gonna try this. The two most common reasons people go to see plastic surgeons wait until undoubtedly I don't wrinkles know. And laxity. Yeah, well, I got wrinkles. They come with time. Let me see who else is here. Azar King. Oh, hey, Azar, of course. Hold on. We got Azar King wants to come on with us this morning, you guys. Azar, what's going on? Okay. Well, I'm going to wait for Azar King. Azar King 3 is coming on board.
How you feeling?
Hey, brother, how are you?
Striving and surviving, Queen. How about yourself?
I can't complain at all. How you doing?
It's going great. I just want to come on here for a minute, man, and talk about my new line. You know what I got out? Sorry about my voice. But the Octopus line is out.
Oh, cool. Is that a shirt or a sweatshirt?
I got shirts and hoodies.
So, Azar, let me ask you to do me a favor. I can't switch this around. I'm on my MacBook Pro over here on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm on my phone for Instagram. Can you come into my YouTube channel? I mean, my Facebook channel, In My Element with Neela? Can you do that? So that way everybody can see you.
In My Element with Neela?
Yep, just spell like here. See it?
I got you.
Yep, do that. In my element with Neela, just like that. It's Neila.
All right.
Come on over and I'll bring you on board.
All
right, cool. So that is really nice. He is another one that does his shirts. He does sweatshirts. Everybody's getting into some type of business. And you know what? The thing is with this is that people are trying to find their position in life. People, hey, DJ Miss Cookie, girl, love you. Listen, People are trying to find their way in life. And we got to support people that are trying to do something good with themselves. They are trying so hard to do something with themselves. And it's amazing. Let me see if I can Azar King. Let me see if I can copy this and go to his Instagram. So hang in here with me, you guys. I'm gonna go into Instagram to bring up Azar King so that I can send him this link so that he can come on board and market his business, market his shirts and his yeah. Let's see if we can find Azar King. Let's see if we can find Azar King 3. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. And I want to give him a message. And he has a nice little old, I want to send him a message. How do you send him a message on here? I can't send a man a message. Okay, I'm trying to send this man a message. Okay, maybe. Okay, now I can send him a message. Here we go. I'm finna send him a message. Yeah, I had to follow him first. Okay, there we go. There we go. I sent it to him already. Yes. So we had him on board. I just sent him the message. I sent it. Let me let him know over here that I sent him a message. Azar King. Okay, he's gone. But anyway, you know, people are trying to find their knack in life. This pandemic has brought about a change in the world. It's so vast, and yet it's so narrow. You know what I'm saying? It's so vast, but yet so narrow. So Azar is in the studio. Be with you 1 minute. And so, in saying what I'm saying, people are trying to find their way. The shift is a change of awareness and awake. If you didn't wake up from what's going on now, something's wrong. I mean, from everything, a compilation of all things that's going on around us, from the racism and political shenanigans and all this craziness that's going on, and then this pandemic. How can anybody even think to try to do something harmful to other people amidst this pandemic, which is already harming millions by the droves? And then you have human beings out here still contemplating how to be slick and connive and steal from each other. And it just behooves me. And y'all want to know why the world is in the shape it's in? Check God. He'll shut it down. Shut it down until everybody get right. You ain't heard it from me. You ain't heard it from me. But I just thought I'd send that out there. Something's speaking through me right now. Something's speaking through me right now. I always pray about to speak through me, to give me the words to say. So it could be God speaking to me right now. I'm just saying, y'all probably need to be listening. Share this so someone else can also see it and hear it too. Let's bring our guest on board and see what he's got. Let's see what this young man's got today. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Yo, how you feeling?
Fine. Hold on, let me position it. There we go. I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
Hey, striving, surviving, manifesting, living, all that good stuff.
I know, right? It's you know, and that's just the message I was telling people just a minute ago. I said, you know, you guys gotta realize that. Hold on, wait. I said, you guys gotta realize, you know, things are gonna take place in this world because the world is how it is, and God's got a plan. And you know, he sets forth in his plan is going to come to fruition and completion. Ain't nothing, no mere human being like me, you, or anybody else on this planet is going to flip and change. When he sets out to do something, you better make sure that what you flip and change, you in agreement and working on behalf of God. Otherwise, if you're trying to flip and change something that he got set up in plans, you might get flipped yourself. Flip the script. Yes, indeed. So we have Azar King on. Is that your name, Azar?
Azar, yes, ma'am.
Is that your birth name?
That's not my parent given name, but that's my name. That's my righteous attribute.
Okay. All right, cool. And so I like that though, Azar. I used to there was a guy here in the city, and I'm in the Midwest, I'm in Chicago, that it was Dr. Azar. And he was a naturopath, and he was a bad man.
Well, actually, I plan on going to school to get my I gotta go through the steps though, but I do want to eventually have a master's degree in psychology and sociology.
Awesome. So you got your bachelor's now?
No, that's what I'm saying. I gotta do all that. Like I gotta go through the whole process.
Yeah. And do you know when you get your bachelor's, you probably can bypass your master's and go straight into your doctorates.
I didn't know that, so I'm gonna have to look into that.
See, it's so much stuff. See, everybody, you heard what he just said. He didn't know that. It is so much information out here that we are so lost on. It is just unreal. And we need to be this prime example of what I talk about all the time. Share this video right now. Share the live stream, because you just don't know what is being said. Any little thing could help somebody. Like this man didn't know that after he gets his bachelor's, he could possibly bypass his master's and go straight into his doctorates.
Straight into it.
Know that. So that's one degree you don't have to worry about, because once you get your doctorate, it debunks your bachelor's and your master's anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's good to show it on your on a resume. You got your back, but I mean, it don't matter. Once you got your doctorates, you got your doctorates.
Right.
You know, you Dr. Azar.
Dr. Azar.
And don't that sound good?
Or Professor X Poetry, as some people know me as well.
Professor, you know what I mean? Professor AK. That sounds good, and it looked good on you too.
Thank you.
And look at you. I can see you in that light. Can you see yourself in that light?
I definitely can see myself in that light. I'm like right now where I'm at in my life. You know, I got my little saying, I'm feeling like I'm healing. And I really do feel like I'm healing. Like the path that I'm on, striving for something different, do things differently that I've done in the past, and accepting the fact that everything that comes to me, I'm worthy of it, whether it's good or bad, and I'm worthy of it, and I have to live in every moment of it and learn something from it, because ain't such thing as a loss. Everything is a lesson. Ain't no such thing as a loss.
None.
You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, in the beginning, I was facing doors that was locked. Now I'm faced with 10 different pathways, and all of them successful until I mess it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at, you know. And
I like that. You said until I mess it up.
Until I mess it up.
And that's what that was my message this morning. My message, hey, Vicky, good morning. My message, hey, Chantel, go. My message this morning was about my message, Shin Punky. Okay, my message this morning, and join mine too, Chantel. Chantel, go. Support me too on my YouTube channel, In My Element with Neela. And click and subscribe and click notifications, and I'll do the same with you. I certainly will. And it's all, I mean, it ain't nothing to click a subscribe. I mean, what is it gonna hurt me to subscribe to your channel?
Nothing. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe back.
I'm gonna help another woman come up, or another man come up. And if we help each other come up, it makes it easier for us to come up. Because while you out there helping, the universe is coming, giving you back what you give. In the story, one thing I like though, what you said, is we mess it up. Ain't nothing like it until we mess it up. You know, there is no losses in this world. There is nothing you lose except for the breath of life. That's the only loss. And then it's not a loss. That spirit is just going off to another host. It did its time in that host.
That's why I say I ask people this right here, like, what do you plan to accomplish on the next round? You know what I'm saying? We already know what we want to accomplish here, but what we plan to accomplish on the next round. Because if you start striving for it now, then when you finally make it to that round, whenever that day comes, you already ahead of the game because you've been striving for it while you're still here in the flesh. You know what I mean? Because it don't end. I firmly believe, you know, this is just one part of my chapter. I know there's another chapter for me somewhere else. I don't know through who and through how, but I know I got another chapter to face after this one. So I'm focused on what I'm gonna do next one because I'm already doing what I'm gonna do now. You know what I mean?
And that's a blessing. It really is. You know, people, one thing I will say about this is that, you know, take each day and know that each day is a blessing to you and not a messing to you.
Right.
It's nothing in this day that should cause you to be down and sad and humdrum unless you're going through a depressed state of mind.
Right.
And if you are, seek help, seek professional help, not your family, not your best friend. Those people cannot help you, not in that sense. You need a professional to help you, somebody that don't know you, somebody that can't be biased towards you, somebody that won't say, oh, girl, you do that all the time, or oh, dude, man, you do that all the time. Yeah, okay, well, I support you. No, not a person like that.
But see, you said something key though. You still, even though you want to go seek professional, you still want to keep people in your circumference that's not going to be your yes man or your yes woman.
Exactly.
That's going to hold you accountable. You know, you need accountability, not only for yourself, but people around you that's going to hold you accountable. Say, hey, like they did with me. I don't know if you know my story. I was 18 years old. I was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. You know what I'm saying? I did 15 of those. I won my own case without no lawyer, without no judge. Obama pardoned me, shot Obama. You know what I mean? I'm going on my 3rd year. And I strive for what I'm doing is because I want not only show dudes that's still incarcerated or females still incarcerated, but people that's out here as well that, listen, you can accomplish anything long as you do the self-invest. The first self-invest is telling yourself, I'm worthy and I can do it. The second invest is the financial. And it really don't cost that much as long as you be real with yourself and say, hey, I don't have it like everybody else. So let me start where I am. Let me invest this little bit because it's a little bit of effort. Like they say, faith without works is dead faith. So right. Take a little bit of faith and a little bit of chance and step out on it. And I guarantee you, man, look, I got this. It didn't cost me much. It just took my effort and a sacrifice from the things I like to do as far as my vices and put it towards something that's going to be beneficial where I can see it concrete. Where my daughter, when she's born, she can say, oh, you know, my daddy been here, but look what my daddy doing now. You know what I mean? He manifesting, he ain't allowing what happened to him in the past to hold him from his present and the future. You know, and you're going to have people that's going to come in your corner. Yeah. And I want everybody that's watching this to understand, it's not going to be people outside your circle that's going to try to stop you from getting to your goal. It's going to be people right within your circle, your own family members, who's going to try to stop you because they see things in you that they failed to do when they were younger. And instead of them motivating you, they're going to try to stop you. And if you're looking for somebody to tell you that they're proud of you and that you're doing a good job, you're going to be waiting for a long time. Because the only person that you really need to be worrying about is yourself, telling yourself, look, hey, bro, or hey, queen, you're doing a good job. And that's why on my shirt says, Octopus, the source is you. You know what I mean? Ooh. So when you look in the mirror, you know that the source is you. And octopus mean, you know, octopus has multiple arms, right? Can multiple operate. I've been through multiple different trials and tribulations in my life. I got multiple different talents. And no matter what, I pushed through it. So I took the octopus and the push together. I used my multiple arms to push through it, to tell people that no matter what, no matter how hard it get, push through it. And if you start with yourself first and God, everything else gonna fall into place.
Bam! And the stuff, you know what? I thank you for bringing that to the stage right now because I speak a lot of that myself. But brother, man, let me tell you, thank you because it couldn't have been better said. Thank you so much for the confirmation. And you guys, this is true. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with this thing. This is true confirmation. I'm sorry.
Y'all see it,
man. On Instagram.
In the flesh, man.
So this is his shirts, Octopus. I like that. And look at the little wind. Look at the little
tornado. The reason I did tornado is this right here, right? After a tornado destructs, what do you have to do after the tornado destructs?
Clean up.
Rebuild, right?
That's it.
So I done tore my old past. I done tore the road down that way. I blazed that with a flame. You feel me? So now I'm on to the rebuilding. But I'm still a tornado. That means I ain't allowing nothing to get in my path to be destructive to my future. And if you do, then I gotta be a tornado and get you out my way. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I gotta say this. Everybody, I just want you all who's here. God, Jesus, what is going on with this thing here? Everybody, is y'all still over here on Instagram? Let me know if y'all still right here. Okay. The real Bonnie Chambers said, hey, Azar King.
That's right.
Are you in Chicago?
I'm actually in Baltimore.
Oh my God. You're in Baltimore, Maryland?
Yep.
Oh my God.
I actually moved out. I'm originally from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Well, this little town called Little River. The town's called Brooksville. but I moved to Myrtle Beach in '96. I've been there all my life. And I had to tell myself that I wasn't gaining anything by being there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because people fail to realize that when you go through something, you're gonna run to your most comfortable spot to deal with whatever you're dealing with. And my thing was running to the bar and, you know, drinking and just spending money. And I wasn't making nothing happen because I had a lot of yes men and yes women around me because I was indulging in the things that they were indulging in. So I had to separate myself from that, you know. And I have a friend out here. He said, "Yo, listen, bro, I know you. I know what you got going. I know you're striving. Come on out here. Let me help you run this bag up." So I said, "You know what? I ain't doing nothing else." So I came out here and I just, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
got on my grind. You know what I mean, and strive for the best way I can. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And keep doing it. So you have sweatshirts and you have t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
and they say Octopus.
Mm-hmm.
And that is your brand, and that's what you brand on. Let me ask you, is there a link where people can find you? How do they find you? Because I also have a young woman that's online right now with me who's watching you, who said speak when you were talking, and you better speak, you know. Also. And then she asked, can her son speak to you? Can he talk also?
Of course, hands down. Let me tell you something. I'm on Instagram. That's where I do most of my promoting. That's where I do most of my open mics. I'm on the Azar King 3. And my thing is this right here. Everybody right now is in the same stage. If people don't realize it now, it's a process going on. It's a stage of healing going on right now. And people really need to step into it. And I don't shun anywhere people away. If you want to talk, if you want to build, that's the only way we're going to heal. It's the only way we're going to grow as a unit, because we grow stronger as a unit than we do separately. It's time for us to stop all this crab in the bucket syndrome.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of free money out here for all of us to get, and you don't have to be selfish about it. Listen, it don't cost me nothing to have a conversation with nobody. It don't cost me nothing except my energy. God. And I'm only doing what I love to do anyway. So it really don't cost me anything to give you what I love doing. So if you want to, you know, get in contact with me, you can follow me on Instagram at Azar King 3. I also have a YouTube link in there that you can click in. I'm everything that you see that I'm doing, you're along with me on this journey. I'm building as I'm going. So yes, I don't have a link yet as far as a web page that you can go to, but you can directly contact me on Instagram and I'll respond right back. If you follow me, I'll follow you back, because that don't cost me anything either. And guess what? If I breathe life in you, that means you're gonna turn around and breathe life in me. And that costs more and welcome more than physical money, because that's mental wealth. And mental wealth go a whole lot further than physical wealth. I ain't focused on rich. I'm focused on being wealthy. And that starts with the mind first.
Yes.
You hear me? So let's go.
Hallelujah.
It's Grustler season in full effect.
Praise God. He said he's not focused on being rich. He's focused on being wealthy.
Focus
on
being wealthy.
With the mind first. Oh, brother, you are bad.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You know,
and Black Queens, I want to say this too. To all my Black Queens out there, on the behalf of all the real Black Kings, we apologize to you for our times of being dumb, deaf, and blind, when we mistreated you and didn't see your worth. But let you know now that there are kings out here that know that you're worthy. And I thank all of you, because all of y'all have been curators in my life. Well, I know you're not, for being the mothers of civilization and breathing life in me and allow me to rest upon in your womb to get stronger and go through my trials and tribulations. And I know y'all upset. And I ain't just talking about the physical woman. I'm talking about the earth. She's upset right now. She got a lot of viruses going on in her, and she's trying to cleanse. So just be patient with her. She just cleanses herself just like a cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's cleansing right now. You feel me? But I want you to know that I appreciate you and thank you. Thank you, Queen, for what you do. And I'm proud of you. And keep the work up as well, because I know you don't hear it enough. So that's coming from me and all the real kings out there that we proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Real.
And I likewise, King Sir Azar, because let me tell you why. I say it all the time, people. We have got to start supporting each other more so than anything. Thanks. And let me let you guys know, I have white family members. I have white friends. I have white coworkers. You know, I have a lot of white friends and family members. Just so you know, I'm not I can't be prejudiced. First of all, I have nothing I can control to hurt anybody else's livelihood.
Right.
But I can have a hate or disgust towards you.
Right.
And I don't care who you are. Here's the thing. Like this woman came on just now and asked me, whoever this woman is, I don't even know her from Adam, but Shannatel Go. Don't know Shannatel Go. She just said, please support by joining my YouTube channel, Shin Punky. Shin Punky. Whoever she is, I'm going to go look at her YouTube channel, Shin Punky. Make sure it ain't nothing crazy.
Right.
You know, because I don't really affiliate myself. I don't, just because you got there, if it's some crazy stuff, I'm not going to affiliate myself with you on craziness. Like division, trying to keep people divided. Because right now, our world is at a hellstorm. Everybody's divided. White people, black people, Asian people, this people, those people. You know what? And then we all one people. All one people. You know,
like I always say, I'm not pro-black. I'm not anti-white. I'm pro-righteous. That's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for righteousness. So I don't see color. I see character. Because somebody can look just like me and be just as messed up as me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you stop looking at the color and start looking at character, you'll find out there's some pretty interesting people in there. And like with the lessons that I study, right, it says that a devil can't become God, right? But they can be civilized. You feel me? So it's the same thing when it deals with the opposite of race. Every white person is not bad, because there actually some white people that are actually really fighting for us to get our rights and be able to stand with us in it. But we so blinded by the old traditional way of thinking that we can't even see the help as being accessible to us. So we can't even grow as a unit. There's nothing one nation under God about this United States of America. There's nothing united about the states. And it's definitely not united amongst the black community, because we're too busy worrying about what Tom, Dick, and Harry got going on instead of focusing on what the heck you got going on.
That's it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
When you focus on what you got going on, everything else is going to fall into place, and you're going to motivate and promote everybody else. Because check this out. It don't cost me nothing for somebody to come on my page, have a brand, have a line, open mic to promote them. It don't cost me nothing.
A lot of people hold and protect their brand so hard and so strong. They don't want anybody to share a lot of stuff on their page. You have a lot of professionals and stars and everything protect their brand so much. They don't want to share nobody on their page, or if they do, it's something in it for them. You know what I'm saying? It's always got to be something in it for them if they do. Like my platform. I've had people on my platform and I'm raising money for them. I got a Cash App too. I don't even post it half the time. I ain't got a job. I lost my job. I lost my job in March because of this COVID, this darn pandemic.
Well, I say this right here. Let me tell you something. This about this right here.
But I love
it. I'm a chef by trade.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I love to cook. That's my thing. Before this whole COVID thing hit, I was in training to become a sushi chef. You know, take it to the next level. But let me tell you how amazing God is and how amazing self-determination is. I have not worked in a physical building since COVID hit, but through my determination and drive, I've literally survived just off of doing what I do on Instagram. I'm gonna say it again. I have not worked since COVID hit in a physical building, but I've literally managed to survive just off Instagram.
So what have you been doing on Instagram?
Just doing my open mics, just breathing life in people.
Oh my!
And I don't put a mandatory. Hey, it's mandatory that you Cash App me this. You mandatory you pay. No, hey, I welcome all donations. 1 = 2, 2 = 3. Whatever you send me is good for me. Because if I got 10 people on my live, right, and 10 people send me $1, guess what? That's $10 I didn't have.
Yeah. And you know what? I gotta say something about this. It's odd that he said 10 people sent him $1. I sent up for Bonnie Chambers' son, who is $2,950 in debt with his school. Mind you, he's a first-gen college student. He went to school. They didn't know what they were hearing. They thought they were hearing the right stuff. They didn't know what questions to ask. They thought we were asking all the right questions. So he went and tried to do something on his own. Because you know how we are as children. We always had somebody guiding and directing and
right.
And so we try to break away from that. And everybody's done it, even me. and try to, I can do this on my own. I don't need no help. Even my daughter, she's doing it herself right now in California. If she's struggling, I don't know. She'll never say it. You know, of course, we have these egos and these prides that we also protect, and we put this facade that we're badasses, and we really, we need help, and we are badasses, but we need help. That's what the world is built on, helping each other.
Right.
But here's the thing: I have said so many times. I asked people $2,950. We raised $150 just for me bringing them on board. What was it? A week ago. $150. A week and a half.
Well, shoot, y'all want y'all hit my Cash App too, because the money go towards my brain.
Right. And so here's the thing. I went after the show. I posted on my personal page, Neela Adams. I said, can everybody donate $1 to my Cash App in honor of education?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how much I raised from that post?
How much?
Zilch. Not one damn person sent $1 damn to that Cash App in honor of education. Not one. Not one. The people that gave for Bonnie's son gave from watching the show. They cashed out from watching the show.
Right.
But I posted on my personal page. That means my family members and all of them saw it. Not one person.
Not one person.
$1.
And that's the sad, man.
Messengered me and said, "What is this post about?"
That's
not
sad.
even one person questioned.
And see, I was talking about the other day. That's the crazy thing you're saying is because, when I've been bringing people attention is that everybody talking about, get these teachers more money, right? Guess what? Newsflash, people, you're the reason the teachers don't get the money they're getting now, because when Bush was in the White House and he signed that bill, y'all got that bill signed for the weapons of mass destruction, in that 700-page document also said, in order to fund this war of mass destruction, right? We got to take away money from over here. And guess where the first place they're going to take it from? Education. So pat yourself on the back for taking away from the teachers. You hear me? and this is a part of holding ourselves accountable for the things that we've done. Now, look, here's the good news. It's not a bad thing that you signed a bill because you wasn't aware.
Right.
Now that you're aware, what are you going to do about it?
Don't sign it again.
Don't sign again without saying, hey, let me get this Freedom of Information Act and get a hold of this bill. And let me see not what they got on the first 10 pages, but what they got in between and on the last 100 pages.
It's because you know what they used to say in college? Oh, but you're going to learn what they say in college. But what they say in college is when you're trying to do research, never read you read the preface, the abstract, and the preface of the book. Then you go to the end and you read the last chapter, and that's it. Everything in between is going to play off of what started and how it ends.
But that's what I say.
What's in between?
Read it all. Yep. So you don't miss nothing.
So you don't miss nothing. That's what they tell you to do in research. And that's why half the research that goes out today is not complete and at its fullness, because you missed the small print in the middle of that book when you were researching that research.
And y'all look at this right here. It says
my final project, and I went to DePaul University here. When I did my final project was over 80 pages. I wrote an 80-page abstract of. I wrote an 80-page write-up. A final project, advanced project was 80. They told me it didn't have to be over 40. Mine was double.
Right.
Like, whoa, because I was doing the research and I wanted to know why. Because I'm like that. I'm nosy. First of all, I'm nosy. I want to know why. If I ask, okay, me and my husband broke up, why? I want to know why.
Why?
Because I might hear something in your reasons of what you tell me that I can probably spit something back out to you and say, well, did you ever check with your husband or your wife and find out if this, that, those, and the others? Because you know what? I'm a person that likes to save things, not save things all the time, because we know change is obvious and it's evident. But change in people's lives and relationships is too. But if you've been married 30, 40 years, and you in your 60s and 70s, and now you talking about getting a damn divorce, what you got
who you really gonna find after being married to somebody for 30, 40 years that's gonna even get on your nerves like they do and love you like they do?
Right.
if you with him 30, 40 years, y'all got some strong love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna, and guess what's gonna happen? You might find somebody to satisfy that fleshly, you know what I'm saying? And that might not even be good. But you be like, dang, but if I would have stayed with Joe, I know Joe have been getting on my nerves right now, but she love me.
Joe can set it out on herself.
For real, you know what I mean?
Look,
and the thing is, man, listen, parents, I want parents to know this right here. We have to start looking at the things of what start playing tricks on mind. Elementary school is the element of entry. Break the word down. It's the element of entry. That's where they start molding and shaping your child's mind, right? But you know what else they say? If your child cannot pass elementary test reading scores, they're already destined for prison. That's how they determine how many beds they're going to need for prison in the next 20 years. If your child cannot pass elementary reading test scores. So if you're saying your child's not getting the education they need in school, guess what? Your child's not in school like that now. You have your hands on them, so I want you to educate them yourself. Give them some education. Keep them away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't teach them, somebody else will.
Ooh.
An idle mind is the devil's playground.
Ooh.
And a hard butt will make a soft behind. Or a hard head make a soft behind, like mama used to tell me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna use the cuss word, but you know what I mean.
Right.
So the thing is, people, stop sleeping on yourself. The power is within you. God got you here for a reason. No matter how much you've been through, if you're still here, there's some type of purpose on your life. And if you start looking within yourself, then you'll find out what that purpose is, and you can start manifesting it without. You know what I'm saying? It's within now, but you can manifest it without. She got in the background in my element. You know what I'm saying? Like Kitchen Mar said, can't take me out of my element. And if somebody come and try to take you out of element, I ain't gonna say what you gonna say, but you know what you gotta do.
Right.
For real.
Exactly. Can't take me out of my element.
Can't
So we have a young man in the studio that really wants to talk to you. His name is Jalen Aliu. He's 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own talk show also.
Mm-hmm.
He's a phenomenal young man. He has a talk show. He just interviewed George Wallace just last week. He has interviewed quite a few. He interviewed oh God, here I am. I'm drawing a blank. The Whispers.
Mm-hmm.
I draw a blank on them. I love them. They CD is stuck in my computer right now. Everything out. But Jalen is a phenomenal young man. His mom is off the chart chain, awesome woman. And I just want to bring him on board because he had a few things to ask you. Hey, good morning, Tasharia. Good morning, April. My barber, did you see my haircut? Oh, don't get jealous. Look. And I got a serious brother on board this morning. Let me bring Jalen on board also.
Jalen.
Hey.
What's going on, Kid? I seen you before, man. I seen you around. Hey, I be watching. I know who you is. I don't know who you is, but I've seen you before.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Jalen, you're here. What do you have to ask this man here, Azar King?
Well, I have to ask you, at the end of the year for my last Jalen Says, I'm going to do a positive people thing. So I'm going to invite you and you, Miss Neela. You're coming too.
Thank you.
I'm down for it.
I'm just going to invite many positive influences to my last Jalen Says of the year.
Okay. I'm down for it.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jalen. I really am. You know what? Anything that I can do to support people. And I was just told that young lady who asked, can I join her page? I was just told that, somebody knows her and that she's good people. And that's the guy who helps me with everything that I set up. Because I'm technically learning stuff because I didn't have to do all this stuff. Okay.
Right.
So Carlington is in Jamaica. He's here with us also. And he has helped me a lot, tremendously. Like he just prepared a little thing for me to get flyers made up so I can pass flyers out to try to build my numbers up outside of my contacts and my people. Because my people and my contacts, I love them, but they're not giving me the full support that I have asked and requested from them. And so it's fine because people have their own agendas. And so I ain't mad at them. I'm still be friends with them and I'm still have you in my contact. I ain't gonna block nobody.
Right.
But I'm gonna go outside of my confines and I'm gonna connect with other people. White people, Black people, Asian people,
green people,
people. I'm gonna connect with all people.
all
And
people.
step outside of my community, which is primarily Black and a few Hispanics, and I'm gonna go downtown to the well-off so-called people, and I'm gonna pass my flyers out. And he has did that for me. He developed a flyer for me the other day, and I thank him for that. He's helped me tremendously with my StreamYard that I use for doing my streaming into my Facebook and my YouTube. He helped me build my YouTube channel. You know, he has a website also where he sells items and stuff. I've made a few purchases myself. I've had people make purchases from him, like my shirt was a purchase that came from his site, and I have a coffee cup that came from his site, and I've sent a couple of people coffee cups just recently, and because I'm part of the Michael Collier clan. And he's a comedian on Facebook and all, and he's originally from Chicago, but he's in California, and he's been there for several years now. I watch Jalen when I can. He normally comes on when I'm working because I do Uber, because after losing my job in March, after buying a house a year and a half ago, now have a mortgage and everything else. But it's okay because I had been asking God to guide me back into my business, which I used to have a food stand, a little hot dog, nacho, and Italian beef stand here in Chicago in the Inglewood community. That's the shoot 'em up, bang bang community. You know, like everybody on gangs. You know, I'm gonna do this. This my gang sign. Hang loose, baby. Hang loose. That's my gang sign. But you know, I was positioned there for 8 years. Every summer, June, July, and August, I was going to city colleges, doing my school full time, raising my child on my own, and having my food stand. And it maintained me for 7 months out of the year, which was a blessing, you know. And then I would get in my car and do either Uber or Instacart to manage the rest of the other 5 months of the year. But it sustained me for 8 years, and that's what my heart and passion is to go back into my food business. I also have a passion for acting as well. I used to act a lot in school, performance. I need to go back into singing, but I need to go back into training for my voice. But anyway, yeah, you know, it's just about doing things and getting things up and being aware and alive and sharing. We here, everybody here, white, Black, and Latino alike, we all need to share each other's page. We need to not only just share each other's page, we also need to subscribe to each other's YouTube channels. We also need to give each other a lot, you know, just play the video. If you're not going to watch it, just play the darn thing so the hours can build up so we can all get monetized. Listen, they got so much money. All these people that's monetizing these, that's sponsoring these people, they got so much money. Let me tell you, it's enough for everybody. Stop being, like he said, like Azar King just said, stop being the crabs in the barrel that we are. Let's all help each other. Hey, we got crabs in the barrel don't only apply to Black people. It apply to white people too. It apply to Latinos too. Because you got people from all walks of life that have that mentality of, I ain't finna help you. I gotta help me first. I ain't finna help you. And guess what? While you helping somebody else, you helping you. You're helping you. I have bags right now in my house that I'm making up for the homeless. I have tons of them. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys see it. I'm gonna take YouTube, Instagram, and all the rest of y'all through my house for a second, and I'm gonna let y'all see these bags. You see all them bags right there? All them bags right there. All them bags I'm filling up.
Wait, we can't see you. We can't see you.
Yeah, all them bags right there. All these bags in my house. See all them bags on my counter? See all that? I'm filling up all these bags for the homeless people. Bags galore. I got bags all over my house. I look like a bag woman. I got bags all over my house. But I do that because, you know what? My heart was broken because I couldn't do the things that I normally do on Thanksgiving. And that was to feed. That was to feed the people. To feed people. I normally feed people on Thanksgiving. Let me see what. I normally feed people on Thanksgiving, and I really didn't have the money to buy all the stuff that I normally buy because, like I said, I lost my job in March. So I know they were looking for me. So I did go and spend. I did go down there and let them know I wasn't going to be able to do it. A couple of people that I know has still in that same location, been there for over 3 years, homeless, sleeping underground, Wacker and Randolph, and I do that. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make sure all of them get a Christmas bag, and then guess what? A $5 gift card for McDonald's on top of some goodies. That's
Right.
what I can do. Every now and then I'll take a little money and go buy some more gift cards. The last little bit I got is what, and mind you, I got bills to pay. I got mortgage and everything, car note and all. But my last little $20 that went in my cuss cup, that's gonna go towards buying $5 gift cards. That because I'm gonna fill up those bags with $5 gift cards for McDonald's because they're homeless, they're downtown, but the closest thing that they can get to is a McDonald's. They can either get a breakfast or a lunch, a coffee, but $5 will be able to get them something, even off the value menu, something that they can eat and feel, and fill up on. It ain't a lot, but it's something, just to let them know, I know they're there, and they're not there alone, that it's other people that's thinking of them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get in those positions and we think that no one's thinking of us. People give up.
Right.
They give up. And I'm here to tell you guys, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Give up. I don't care how bad it gets.
Give up. Question you had to ask me, Young King.
Huh?
I was asking the Young King, what was the question you had to ask?
I think he just wanted to tell you he wanted you on his show. Oh. Go ahead, Jalen. Go ahead.
I love what you're doing, Octopush, because, well, it's independent, you doing more things to grow your company and craft. And I just want you to be on my Jalen Says for the last Jalen Says of the year. And you too, Miss Neela.
You got it.
Follow me on Instagram and hit me in my inbox at Azar King 3.
I got it on here. I already had him. I have a banner here for him. Azar King 3, IG, Azar King 3. That's him right there. I had made up a banner for you already. So yeah, Princess Monique, good morning. Good morning, official Nicola. Nicola has cookies. She's a baker. Princess Monique 28, say I need help with something. You got to let me know, Princess. Come on over to Facebook and let us know. Nicola, we've had questions about her. Jeannie asked, can she start ordering cookies? She wanted to order cookies for the holiday, but I don't think she's ready yet. I think she said when she got her place up, she was going to make another announcement. And when she is, she'll come on the show and let us know. Azar King, once again, is there a link to purchase the sweatshirts, or do we just hit you up on Instagram?
Just hit me up on Instagram. Hit me in my inbox. I got it. Also, you can hit my email too because it's in the bio.
Oh, let me do that. Hold on, wait. Let me build another banner. Let me go back in here. Let me go to your banner. Let me go here. Let me hide. Okay. What is your email?
AZARKING the number 15 God at gmail.com.
Azar King 15 God at gmail.com.
That's right.
Awesome. Awesome. So that's him, you guys. IG is Azar King 3, and his email is azarking15 God as in God at gmail.com. Okay, in case y'all say, well, maybe she was trying to say good and she missed the oh. No, we were trying to say God. And that's
one of the 5 in mathematical terms. 1 is knowledge, 5 is power. So the knowledge power of God, and when you add 1 and 5, you get 6. So that's equality. So the knowledge power of God will give you equality within yourself.
So my birthday is 616.
616, equality, knowledge, equality. So when you add a 6 and a 1, you got 7, right?
Right.
7 is a number of perfection, which is God. Right. And when you add 7 and 6, you got 13, right?
Right.
And within God, you acknowledge the understanding. And when you add 1 and 3, it brings you to 4, which is culture freedom, right? So your coach is yourself, which frees your dome. But guess what? You also have the freedom to be dumb too. Free to be dumb.
Free.
So, entendre.
I like that.
What is mine? I'm 913-9.
Was that awesome or what? Jalen, what was that? Was that awesome? Free, dumb, free to be dumb. That was good.
What's mine? Mine's 913-9.
913-9, you know what I'm saying? So that's born, knowledge, understanding, born. So you're born in your knowledge, right? When you add 9 and 1, you got 10. So every time you're doing something, you're supposed to add knowledge onto your cipher. Remember that song Rocco came out with, Keep the Squares at Your Circle? You can't put a square in a circle.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? You can't. So keep the squares at your circle, but also with a square, every time you get to a point, you got to stop, right? But with the circle, it expands.
Wow.
Right? So you at the knowledge adding cipher. What you said? What was the other 13?
Yes.
So that's back to knowledge understanding. So you add the 1 plus 1 plus 1. Hey, you back at Culture Freedom as well, man. You got to free your dome, but you still had the power to be free to be dumb as well. That's your choice. You know what I mean? But everything you do is your way of life, and you can be free in it. You just got to acknowledge understanding, acknowledge the fact that you've been born, and manifest, add knowledge to your cipher at all times, man.
And he is a phenomenal, let me tell you, Azar, this is a phenomenal young man, Jalen. He really is. Mannerable, intelligent. I mean, of course, he's 11 years old and he's going to be a kid. We all are. Even now, I'm 55 years old, I'm still a kid.
Right. 35 kid.
You know, I'm 55 and I'm still a kid, baby. Look, run, jump, do all kind of stuff kids do. I have a ball. I wear kids out too. I be so energized. They be like, oh man, I'm tired. Because I have more energy than them. But he's, for his age, he's very wise, very intelligent, very skilled. You know, and let me let you know, he didn't get here on his own. His mother played a significant part.
Salute to the mom.
You know,
let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, mom put the work in, right?
Yeah.
Daddy had to plant the seed.
Daddy planted the seed.
Even if he's not involved or not, he had to plant the seed.
Daddy is involved. I just don't know him like I know his mom.
Right.
You know, Daddy is involved, so that's a blessing.
So let's not forget the father, neither let's not forget the king, because we know that these days fathers are not really involved in the home like that. Right. So let's also highlight both of them. Let's highlight the fact that he's not growing up in a broken home without the mother and the father.
Exactly.
Right. You say he's wise. He's 11 years old. 1 plus 1 give you 2. 2 is the form of wisdom. So he's in his wisdom stage right now. He manifesting how wise he is through what his families get. Because what they project, he reflect the sun and the moon, the sun and the earth. That's what they are. You know what I mean?
And his mother just posted, Dad is an awesome provider. #real. See, that's the love I love. That's the love I love. When you can say something like, I can say, she said, she just blazed your father. And that's an awesome thing. I had to raise my daughter on my own, unfortunately, but fortunately as well, because she still did have a parent in her lifetime, you know. But her dad, I don't have nothing bad to say about him. He just fell off track. You know, he tried to get his life together, but he ended up falling back, you know.
But you know what? We're not gonna focus on what they're not doing. We're gonna focus on the other fathers that are doing things. Because at the end of the day, a father can come in any form.
Any form.
Physical father. You have the heavenly father, and then you have people like me.
Yeah.
I can play the role of father because it says in the Bible, the father becomes the son becomes the father.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we all have to strive to be a father at a time, an uncle, an aunt, a mother, cousin, a sister, a brother. And I must stand the olive branch to y'all. I'm actually working on my virtual podcast, Blunts and Tea. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to have y'all to come on and just talk about, you know, your road to your entrepreneurship and the struggle it takes to be an entrepreneur and the good and the bad, because people need to know that. Because I'm going to talk about as far as how to start businesses without taking out SBAs, because we need to know how to do that. You know,
without taking out a loan.
Yeah, because that's the first pitfall of starting a business. We starting off with losses by getting these SBAs, and now you're spending your first beginning years of your business paying back a loan.
Mm-hmm.
So as a unit, not just as Black people, but as a unit, let's talk together how we can do this without having to take these loans and start these businesses and have gains in the beginning. That's what people don't realize about Shark Tank. Shark Tank put you in a hole when you start your business because you're spending your first beginning of your years paying back the $250,000 that they gave you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to start thinking smarter about these business moves that we making, man, because we got to grow as a unit. We got to stop all this squabbling and being mad because, you know, Neela got this going on and he got this going on. Hey, a matter of fact, how did you get your business started? How did you get online?
Exactly.
Those are the questions that you need to be asking.
Exactly.
Cranberry.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you know what? A closed mouth won't get fed. Now I'm in a program right now, entrepreneur program. I don't know if all y'all know it, but I go to school at night. As a matter of fact, in a few minutes, I got a meeting at 10 o'clock. So look, but check it out. And it's about, I'm building a business plan. I have a business plan accountability coach. She's an awesome young woman. Bad to the bone. This sister ain't no joke. And Melinda.
Also follow Miranda Joyner on Instagram. She's a brand expert marketer. Yo, listen, I did a podcast where it started off as an Instagram interview, you know, just talking about the ups and downs as an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
And she converted into a podcast. And I can tell you this right here, just from having that conversation with her, it helped me out tremendously, because it was only a matter of months ago when I was telling her the only thing that was holding me up was my location. And the key thing she said to me is, what's stopping you? Now, in Baltimore, independently, you feel what I'm saying? So maybe you need to link up with her and get some more information. Miranda Joyner on Instagram.
Miranda Joyner.
Follow her. That's it's MANDAJOINER. Miranda.
Wait, say that slower and say it again.
MAR.
Wait, 1 second. Hold on.
We lost your voice.
Hello?
I'm sorry. Say it again. And mute yourself, Jalen. Say it again.
M as in master. A as in apple. R as in right. A as in apple. N as in now. D as in dog. A as in apple. First name. J as in justice. O as in obstacle. I as in intellect. N as in nation. E is in equality, and R is righteousness. Miranda Joyner.
Got you. Sometimes the noise makes, when you were saying something, it was garbling. So that's why I said mute. Everybody had to mute for a minute.
Right.
You know what? I am so grateful for you, Azar. Let me see something. Why is this thing steady going on? This Instagram is killing me. I am so grateful for you joining me this morning, and just bringing some more wisdom to the forefront, because I can sit here for days and I can go on and on and on and on and tell people to click share, do this, subscribe,
right?
You know, do all this. I got my little Cash App down there on the screen now, because one of the ladies said, "Where's your Cash App?" I ain't never seen it, because you know,
wait.
I do this, and I don't do this for the Cash App. Now, let you guys know, it's helpful when you donate to my Cash App. Right. Because right now, it costs me for my StreamYard, because I go outside of the free time all the time. In 1 week, I'm done. I done ate up all them little 20 hours in 1 week. And so the other 3 weeks, I'm just stuck. So this is a monthly subscription for this StreamYard through Facebook and Instagram. And I have to pay for it. Mind you, I have a mortgage. I have a car note. I have a student loan debt I have to pay. I have a private loan for my daughter that I have to pay. I got all kinds of stuff. I even went into mortgage forbearance for 6 months, because I lost my job, and it was to help me pay down my credit cards, my other bills, so that I can get them out the way with. I said a forbearance is fine. Heck, they had a program here that paid those 6 months for me. So I'm up to date. I said, I'd be stupid to go into forbearance again, but I did. And the reason I did was for a reason, to let that, I still pay my mortgage, no matter what. I'm paying this month anyway. But I went to forbearance for another 3 months, just in case I wanted to take that money and do something different with it, like knock another bill down, because what I'm trying to do is build my credit score back up high enough. Whereas I will have to take out a loan for business, believe it or not, because I'm buying a food truck. And I want a brand new food truck. I don't want nobody else's headache.
You know what? You saying that now, but you never know what type of blessing God may drop in your lap.
Damn! them and thank you. And I said, Lord, let me not have to take no business student loan. No business loan out. Let it fall in my lap, Heavenly Father. Let it fall. However it goes. Even if the loan do come, I still never know. If I have to do loan, it might be somebody that pay it off for me. You just never know.
Never know.
By the way, guys, can you put my Cash App in? It's Jalen Cat. I'm gonna need some of that money to do some equipment so I can do more of this stuff like live boxing matches and other stuff like that. So my Cash App's Jalen Cat, $ Jalen Cat. And just thank you for the support on all my interviews and things like that.
Facts. And that's what I know, that all this, like,
yes, Jalen Cat.
With these donations, man, you know, you have people who do the right thing with them. Because me, as personally, I take my donations, I put them towards, you know, clothes I may have to get for the winter, or I put it towards my brand. So, like he said, you can make your platform better when you have the extra funds to do it. But I will tell you, Young King, if you don't have a Patreon account, it would be good for you to start a Patreon account, because then you can put a set base that you want to receive monthly, and people will make donations towards your entrepreneurship where you will have these funds. So if you don't have the information, hit me in my inbox and I'll tell you where you go at the Patreon account. And then that way, monthly, outside of your platform, you could possibly have another set income that can come from this account that can go towards your brand.
By the way, it's Jalen K Cat. It's Cat with a K.
Let me get that out my screen. Get that out my screen. Look, your mama setting up there for you. I love it. Cat, you a blast, girl. I love his mom. And she keep me on the phone 2 and 3 hours at a time. I'm in the kitchen cooking. I done cooked a whole meal. Turkey and all. And
my mom has a tendency to do stuff like that.
I love your mom. I love you guys. I love you. You know what, Azar? I want to say this because I am going to have to clear out. I got a 10 o'clock meeting with my coach. Tomorrow, everybody, I'm having an interview tomorrow of a young lady by the name of Erica King. I'm having a young lady on here by the name of Erica King tomorrow. And she owns a funding corporation.
Mm-hmm.
She a bad woman.
I'll be here.
Bad woman. And I just love her spirit. She's so loving. She's so caring. She's so fulfilled. She's so filling. She just makes sure everything is covered. She makes sure, you know, we had a meeting last week. What about this for these people? And it was on a subject that she does. It's not her. I ain't gonna say it's not her area of expertise, but it's not the expertise area that I'm familiar with her being in. Okay. She added some more stuff to this meeting. And I was like, wow, that was really awesome that she just added a little spice to it, you know, a little seasoning to it. And I love her for it. And I'm so appreciated. So we're going to have her on tomorrow talking about business ownership. By all means, everybody, please join me tomorrow for tomorrow's business ownership meeting. Hey, Romeo.
King over here. I don't know which side he on. I think it's just
yeah, you did right.
Young King right here, man. Make sure y'all go follow that King. Breathe some life in him.
Yeah.
Young King. And I want to tell you, Young King, listen here. Stay comfortable in your skin. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about none of these other people that's coming around you telling you, hey, you know, nah. Stay comfortable in your skin. Love yourself. God made you the way that he made you because he wants you that way, and he still loves you the same. You're one of his seeds, and I'm going to pour water on you so you can grow as well, man. So keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, and I love you, Black King, even without knowing you because you're a human being. You feel me? And the same thing for you, Queen. Thank you for allowing me on your platform. Hey, and I know you're dealing with some things in the dark. I ain't going to get into detail, but I know it's already been told to me. So I know you're dealing with some things in the dark. Keep pushing, Queen. Don't stop. Stay on your path. And I'm telling you, a blessing going to fall in your lap. And it's going to come when you least expect it. Remember, I told you this now.
And I'm going to look for you. And you're going to have to come to Chicago and kick it with us.
I'm coming one day.
Shoot. You want to come to the show, baby. Come on out. Hey, my house is open. My house is open. want to say this before I close. Remember, everybody, reach back and give back. Somebody needs your smile. Somebody needs some kind words from you. Somebody might need a sandwich. You got that extra turkey in your kitchen and refrigerator? By all means, make a couple of sandwiches and give it to somebody out there that's hungry today. Put a couple of bags of chips and all in that bag. Put some little candy, a bottle of water, something. Give, if you got $3, $4, $5, give it to somebody today. Don't worry about what they're going to do with it. If they go buy drugs and alcohol, that's on them. Just know that you give it from your heart because it was requested of you. Okay? Do something for somebody. Do something great. I can't help to say that. I say it all the time. Love, peace, love, soul, and hair grease to everybody out here. Let me tell you guys, it takes love to make the world go round. Once again, we stand on the compounds of God's word. Love thyself and thy neighbor first. Love, love, love. And the most of all these things is what? Love.
Thanks.
Peace on everybody. I love you guys. Peace out. Aza, I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at your page and I'm gonna look for your shirts and stuff. I think I want to get one just because.
I love if you guys subscribe to my Jalen Says live show.
Yes, Jalen Says live.
Got you.
Jalen Says JALENSAYS live. Is that YouTube?
Yes, YouTube, all caps. Jalen Says exclamation point, and this is in all caps live show.
Already, I'll be
Jalen
on.
Says exclamation point. And then what else?
Live show. My mom just gave a comment.
Look, your mom said you coming to the ATL, Neela. All right, I got you. Jalen Says hashtag live. I got it. Everybody, Jalen Says, okay, let me do your mom. Everybody, I want to say thank you so much for coming on board with me this morning. Thank you for sticking in here with me. I want to say thank you to Azar King 3. Phenomenal young man. Did you guys hear that man tell you guys that he did 15 years? 15 years in the penitentiary. And he defended himself. He didn't have a lawyer, nobody. And he wrote to defend himself. And he wrote a letter of pardon. And Obama pardoned him. At the time, President Obama pardoned him. And that's a blessing. Thank you, Obama, for pardoning that young man. He is a phenomenal person. He is outstanding. He is fabulous. He is a friend. He is a fellow man. He is all that and some. And I am so grateful to have had his presence on our show today. I want to say, everybody, thank you so much for joining with me today. Thank you, Azar King 3, for coming on board. Thank you, Carlington, for the help you've given me. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, all of you guys. Nicola, Sharonda, all of you guys. I'm just Jasharia. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on board with me. The official Nicola, I want to say thank you, April. Yes, I'm ready. I want to say Frugal Mama, the real Bonnie Chambers, FV Cisco. Thank you, DJ Miss Cookie. Thank you, Daybreak. Thank you, the real Bonnie Chambers. Thank you, Karen Dickerson. Thank you, Marjorie, Miss BNax 50. Thank you, Rochelle Gibbons. Thank you, Mo J. Thank you, DC Native. Thank you, who else is on here? DC Native, Karen Dixon, Corinne Livingston Dixon. Thank you to her. Listen, Corinne has been so supportive to me, you guys. I got to give a shout out to her. She has been dropping stuff in my Cash App on continue. I am so grateful for her. Her and Joan, those two ladies have been phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you. Every nickel and dime and penny, quarter and dollar helps me. You just don't know how much it helps me. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. May everyone go in peace today and have a fantabulous, fantanastilous day. Fantanastilous. Y'all heard that? That's a new one. Fantanastilous day. And have it on me and have it on God and have it on yourself. Peace out. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or what? Boop. Be square. See ya in my element. Boop. With who? Mila. Hey, everybody, it's been a blast. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.